Imagine a world where the balance of power shifts overnight, where oil giants stand alongside emerging giants, and where old feuds might be forgotten in the face of new alliances. The global chessboard is being rearranged, and every move could determine the future. Welcome to the new era of BRICS, a story of ambition, strategy, and global transformation. Stay with us as we uncover what this means for you and the world. The BRICS bloc emerged in 2009. It included Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These were emerging economies ready to make their mark. But now, there's a new chapter. 6 new countries have been invited. Among them are powerhouses like Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. This could reshape global geopolitics. Let's start with the United States. The U.S. sees challenges ahead. The G7 has long been its diplomatic backbone. It represented a stable world order. Now with BRICS expanding, that order faces questions. The U.S. dollar, particularly the petro-dollar, is central here. Oil trades globally in U.S. dollars. This creates demand for the dollar. It's been a cornerstone of U.S. economic strength. If Saudi Arabia or Iran shift alliances, this might change. They could trade more with BRICS nations, especially China. This threatens the dollar's dominance. Yet, change brings opportunity. New alliances can foster dialogues. These dialogues can open doors to cooperation, trade, and mutual benefit. Now let's pivot to China. China sees this as a golden period. The expansion of BRICS is a boon. China has grand plans. The Belt and Road Initiative is one such plan. It aims to connect economies. The Middle East is a key region for this. Inviting nations like Iran and the UAE is strategic. It's not just about power, it's about global connectivity. It's about realizing long-term visions. But beyond the US and China, there's the oil story. Oil powers economies. It's the lifeline of many nations. Traditionally, it's traded in US dollars. This ensures a high demand for the dollar. If BRICS nations and their new members change this, it's a big deal. The dollar's global position might waver. However, there's a twist. Traditional rivals might become partners. Iran and Saudi Arabia have had tensions. Yet BRICS offers a new playing field. Here, mutual interests might overshadow old disputes. To wrap it up, we're at a geopolitical crossroads. BRICS is growing. Alliances are shifting. The world is watching. The question remains: what's the next chapter in this global story? The global stage has always been dynamic. But now the stakes are higher. Both old and emerging economies are at the table. They are negotiating, strategizing, and planning. For the Middle Eastern nations, this is a pivotal moment. Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE are not just oil giants. They are cultural hubs. They have rich histories. They have strategic locations. Joining BRICS gives them a louder voice. It gives them leverage. They can use it in trade, politics, and diplomacy. Europe is also watching closely. The EU, with its economic might, is a major player. As BRICS grows, Europe will seek its role. Will they find common ground with BRICS, or chart a different course? Only time will tell. Then there's Africa and Latin America. South Africa, a BRICS member, bridges gaps. It brings African interests to the table. Brazil does the same for Latin America. Both continents have untapped potential. Their role in BRICS can spur growth. It can drive innovation. It can bring prosperity. But here's a thought. Collaboration is key. Yes, nations have their interests. Yes, they'll compete. But in a globalized world, cooperation matters. Shared goals lead to shared successes. Climate change, for instance, is a global challenge. BRICS nations, old and new, can tackle it together. They can also address global health, technology, and education. In the end, the expanded BRICS is more than just geopolitics. It's about global harmony. It's about a shared future. It's about recognizing that together we can create a world of balance, progress, and peace. And as the chapters of this BRICS story unfold, every nation, big or small, will play its part.